20th of June, almost July, and I'm going to take you through a day. And this is obviously it's a Sunday. I am still going to work. This is what happens when you have your own business, but I'm also getting ahead because on Tuesday, the 1st of July, we're going to watch Wimbledon, and we entered the Wimbledon ballot for the first time last year, and we got picked, which I know doesn't happen very often, so very excited for that. But because of that, that means Tuesday I'll have an hour or two in the morning, but apart from that, not really. So I'm kind of using today to get caught up by a day-ish and a little bit. So I thought I'd just take you through my day. So we're just having a bit of a moment here. My other little dog is not himself at the moment. It's very warm in the UK at the moment, and he just gets a little bit not himself, so he's outside, so I'm going to go and sit outside with him in a moment. But the plan for today, I've just made my coffee, same coffee that I have every morning. This is the Nespresso double espresso skewer with 70ml of semi-skimmed milk in the milk frother. It's my one of 2 coffees a day. I'll show you the second one later on because it caused quite a stir on my Instagram the other day. And then, all being well, my husband's going to get up. The gym doesn't open until 8 o'clock near me, which is annoying, but oh well, it just forced me to have a little bit of a slower morning. So we're going to go to the gym for 8 o'clock. I've got 40 minutes of cardio to do because I am 3 weeks out from my photo shoot prep. And then we're going to come back, get the boys, and we're going to go to a local park near us and go on a nice stroll with them whilst it's cooler. And then coming back home, and we're just going to spend the day here. We're probably going to pop into M&S. We usually do that on a Sunday. Get some bits for maybe like a mini roast or a little barbecue for later on today. A barbecue that we'll do in the air fryer. And then just get on with the day. A few bits of tidying up, just getting prepped and set for the week. So I'm going to take you with me. So I'm sat here finishing my coffee, and then I'm going to go and wake my husband up in about 10 minutes if he's not already up, because I've already heard his alarm go off. Go grab him, and then we can get ready to go to the gym for 8 o'clock. What's he doing? Also, please excuse the dumbbells and the state of the garden. We're waiting for someone to come and bring the pergola across here and cement it down. Then this is going to move over that side. That is going to move there. So the garden's a bit of a hot mess at the moment, but it's getting there. Looking lovely. The wind has absolutely annihilated my plants, so oh, what a night. So nice. Moved outside. We do it. So I'm just about to head off to the gym, and I have just made myself my electrolyte. This is the electrolyte hydration from Mandrill. I think I showed this in my other video as well. This is the watermelon flavour. The one that I usually have is the mixed citrus. This is actually my favourite, but it's also really good, but this is my favourite as well. So I've just had that, and I've had one of my multivitamin gummies for my protein, and I've also had some creatine gummies. So a little tip when you're dieting, some people would probably advise against this, but I literally don't care. When I'm dieting and hunger is quite high, I switch out. So usually the creatine that I have is the sour cherry one from Trained by JP Rewards. When I'm on a diet and hunger's high, I mix to the creatine gummies, and with these you have 6 a day, so I kind of have it spread out throughout my day. So I'll have 2 in the morning, 2 at lunchtime, and 2 on an evening. And honestly, like, I'm not even afraid to admit this, it's like I'm having a sweet, but obviously it's not a sweet. So I switch to gummies when I'm in a diet phase because it just helps me. It feels like I'm having something a little bit sweet, and just honestly helps me get through the day. And that's also why I have the multivitamin gummies as well. Are they beneficial? Some people are like, no, they're not, but I mean, whatever, it's doing me fine. So yes, that's a little bit of a trick that I do. So I'm just coming up 10 to 8, so I'll be at the gym for just after 8 o'clock, back home for 9, bit of breakfast, and then off with the boys for their walk. So let's go. So I at the moment cardio is 7 times a week for 40 minutes. So even on a Sunday, there's no rest for the wicked. But honestly, when you get into this routine, you'd realise how good it makes you feel. And I've had, you know, times when I've not necessarily needed to do this, so I haven't, and then when I start doing every single day, I actually feel so much better. So even when my cardio wasn't 7 days a week, on the days that I wasn't training, so therefore wasn't doing cardio, I'd get up and go on a walk, and I feel so much better for my day. I'm so much more productive, and just starting your day off with movement is honestly the best thing you can do. So we're here now, en route, so I'll see you when we are at the gym. The next 40 minutes, and everyone's like, oh my god, 40 minutes, that's horrendous. It is horrendous, but honestly it's how you view it, it's how you view anything. So right now, for what I want to do, it's kind of crucial that I do this. I do not believe in cardio only for weight loss, but with what I'm doing and how sort of extreme I want to take it, you've got to do it. So throughout these next 40 minutes, I will fill in my Sunday, so I'll do my checking form for my coach. I will upload and edit my content for today. I will plan, so write down all the content for the rest of the week, and then I'll either, you know, if it's throughout the week, I'll be replying to messages, emails, or, you know, for the sake of today, I've got a 20-minute YouTube that I want to watch. So when I put that on, that takes 20 minutes away. So sometimes, yeah, it feels like 40 minutes, but a lot of the time it's just all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I've got 9 minutes left, and it goes a lot quicker. So it's not too bad, and it's how you view it. Which, if you view it negatively, especially when you're choosing to do something, then you're going to make it worse for yourself. So that's where we're at. See you in 40. Halfway. 20 minutes down. 20 minutes to go. Ooh. Oh my shaky leg. Done now. Oh, 40 minutes. About 130-ish calories burnt, so great. So off home now, have a little omelette, and then head out for a walk with the boys, because I can already feel it start getting warm.
Right?
How's my omelette?
Oh, this is mine. No, it's yours.
What a delightful dish. You tell me you're in a diet without telling me you're in a diet. Hello, my puppies. Hi. You saw me like an hour ago. So we've got a 1 egg, 2 egg white omelette, baby bell cheese in there, a bit of rocket, and some ketchup. We're due a food shop, so there's not really that much to add in, but it tastes really good, thanks to Mr. Chef over there. Where are we going then? Gus? He's such a good boy sat there, so nice. This one.
It's like a monkey.
We're off to the country park for a little bit of a stroll whilst it's not too warm. Paul's very excited, but he sounds just like a little monkey. But like, imagine if you were like tickling a monkey and he was like laughing. That's what he sounds like. But he's stopped now since they've got the camera out. Typical.
Sounds like a monkey.
A bit quieter now. Just did a nice long 40-minute walk around the country park. The boys now are quite tired, but we're going to Starbucks. I'm going to get them a cappuccino. We're going to get a coffee. So far step count, it's 11:15 on a Sunday. So far step count is 8,678. I'll take that.
She'll take that.
Christian is dying of death right now with his hay fever. Had the jab, the hay fever jab. Hasn't worked this year at all.
Oh, so good last year as well. What a disappointment.
I know. So struggle bus. So we're a bit quicker going around the last little bit. We weren't quite doing a leisurely walk. So we're gonna get in. We're here now. Grab a Starbucks and then head back. And he's gonna go head first into the ice bath just to get all the pollen off his face. packing now. Got the coffee, so I just literally got a black blonde roast Americano with 2 pumps of the sugar-free vanilla syrup. So it's literally just got 11:30. I'm gonna do an hour of work, a little bit of a lunch, hour of work, and this work is gonna be just finalising a few new programs for the girls who are changing up from tomorrow to finish those off. And then Monday, well, usually Monday is my business day, so this will be meeting with the team, meeting with my business mentor, and then curating all the content that I'm going to plan today, and so on and so forth. But tomorrow I'm doing a big day of, it's an extra big day because usually my check-ins are done all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. However, we won the Wimbledon ballot, so Tuesday we're at Wimbledon. And so I need to prep today and to kind of get ahead a little bit, because tomorrow's going to be a full day of check-ins plus adding in the meetings that I usually do have. And I've also got three calls with potential new clients tomorrow as well. So there's lots going on. So Sunday is just there to prep and just get the last few bits done. So that's what we're going to do, although I'm feeling a bit peckish now, so I might need a little something now before this hour block just to make sure the energy is there. So that's the plan. So I'll speak with you very shortly when I'm back up in the office, get the to-do list ready and get on with stuff. So I'm having a little bit of snack before I go up, just rice cake, and this is the Aldi's version of the Whole Earth peanut butter drizzle. It tastes, the macros and the calories and everything are exactly the same, but this just tastes a little bit nuttier, which I don't mind. The other one's a little bit more sweeter, but this is, I can get it from round the corner, and it's literally half the price, so that's good. And then topping it off with everything but the bagel, sesame dressing, which is the best thing ever if you haven't had it before. So just put down my to-do list, and just to give you a bit of an idea of kind of like how it all works a little bit. So at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more programs to do today, and then I've got 4 tweaks to make to some of my clients' programs. And this is why my clients get the results that they get, because it's not one program fits all. Everyone has their own thing. Yes, sometimes I might get 2 people who are really similar, so I may use a similar template, but I still go in and adjust it according to that person. So, you know, I've got one lady here who is going through a bit of a stressful time, so we're now changing from 3 30-minute workouts a week to 4 10-15-minute workouts a week, because mentally she feels like that, so she can definitely show up and do that. Whereas at the moment, trying to find half an hour in her day, she feels a bit overwhelmed. There's another girl here who is moving into a pure strength phase. No, she's already in a strength phase, but now we've been kind of reversing her into it, and now we've sort of hit that mark. Food is up, we're lifting nice and heavy. I've got another lady here who is a hybrid, so she's half training at home, half training in the gym, and the home workout isn't just body weight. She has an assortment of different equipment. She's got like Pilates balls, Bosu balls, bands and dumbbells, so I mix it around according to that. I've got a lady here who is just purely body weight, but we have to make sure that we can't do certain movements because of a sort of a health problem that she has. There's another lady here who she goes to the gym 4 days a week. She's feeling a bit overwhelmed at the moment, so we're taking it away from like sets and reps to find yourself a barbell, get yourself a kettlebell, and going in like a strength circuit in the gym so she can go in and she can get out. So that is just a small number of the 60 to 70 clients that I work with, and it is all made and tailored for them, which is why they get the results that they get. So yeah, so I'm going to crack on now with this, and I've got a call with one of my clients who just messaged me. I don't take calls on Sunday, but something's just come up and she's given me a call in about an hour and 15, so I want to try and be done with as much as I can with this over this next hour and a little bit. So then I've only got a bit to top up, so I can actually chill this afternoon, or not chill, but just organise a house, because it's still a mess from the last 2 weekends of being away. So cue the time lapse, I'm gonna get on with this. Right, so work all done, all set for the week. Now I'm just doing a little bit of a tidy up, because as you can see through our hallway, there's stuff everywhere. These are my outfit options for Wimbledon on Tuesday, so just keeping those out of the way. So I need to do a few trips up and down to the loft. This needs to go up along with a few other little bits, and then a little tidy. I would do a time lapse, but my husband's currently napping and I don't think he'd appreciate me up videoing being asleep, so I'm going to be to and from. I'll leave it here for a minute, and then after that, that should be done, and then it's going to be dog walk, evening meal, shower, chill before the new week starts. So we just had our evening meal. I was tidying up and then decided to go up into the loft to put some things away, and then my husband made dinner and I was so hungry, I just like had it without actually taking any photos or anything. So we had like a little mini, very mini barbecue, halloumi, kebabs and salad, basically is what that was. We were sat outside, it was scorching, so now I'm in now, and I mean, it's 7:15, we can't take the dogs out. Usually the dogs we're quite routine with them, but it's too hot at the moment, so we're waiting now until later to take them. But I can feel myself getting really tired, so I'm just going to tidy up the kitchen, and then I'm going to get myself ready for bed. All upstairs is pretty much tidied now, and just have like a chill, because everything's done for tomorrow. I need to just order a few things for the girls' photo shoot. I've got for 5 of my clients do the photo shoot in 2 weeks. There's a few things from there that I want to order, but apart from that, everything's done. So probably walk the boys maybe like 9 o'clock, and then be in bed by 9:30, because we're up at 5 as always to get on with the day tomorrow. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to finish out in the kitchen, and then we'll get ready for bed. Checked my macros for the day, and I've still got like 200 calories left, and it's all pretty much carbs. So I'm just making myself, I've got 30 grams of prunes there, and then I'm gonna have myself a little rice cake with a little honey, because it's just purely carbs, and then I think that might be up. I might have like 50 calories remaining after that, but I've got a bit more. Honestly, this is such a nice little treat. I never would have had this before I started doing a prep, but it's actually really quite nice. I made my sweet tooth way more sweet from natural stuff rather than actual sweet. So I've just come downstairs to have my evening herbal tea, and I've got the Twinings Calm Caramel and Vanilla little tea, and I pop in the vanilla my protein flavour drops in there just so it makes it super sweet. So that's another tip when you're in a dieting phase, because I find a lot of the times, yes, I'm hungry, but it's more I want something sweet, because a lot of what I have is savoury. So by having this tea with the drops in, there's no maybe one calorie in, and maybe even nothing in, and it's really, really sweet, and it sort of curbs any cravings that you might have. Honestly, it's really sweet. It's like having a sweet. So I was going to put the washing away that we washed earlier, and then I'm going to go upstairs to bed. It's 9:30. I like to be asleep and in bed anytime between 9:30 and 10 to get me up just before 5. So we're on schedule, so I'm going to do that, and I'll see you when I'm in bed. Now, I'm a very organised person, but sometimes I think because there's so much going on in my brain, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot to do this. So one more thing to do. Actually my husband's workout program, because I train my husband. So I'm going to just sit here for 2 minutes, do his program. It's because I prioritise my other clients. And that's it, we're in bed, and it's just gone 22:06. So that's like, I would have liked to have been asleep 5 minutes ago, but I will be asleep any second now. It's absolutely scorching, but we've got the fans on, and hopefully we'll be okay. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, it was a very chill Sunday, but just taking you through what how it is on the cuts. Obviously we got up, we did cardio, we did loads of steps. My step count today is on 14,030, no, 14,185 actually, so that's great for a rest day. Calories have been lower because of it being a rest day, and then obviously doing all the housework and just kind of up and down, my needs are quite high, so that's obviously burning more calories, so that's great. My batteries just started flashing at me, so good timing. I'm going to wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be back. I'm going to try weekly, but don't hold me to it. Definitely a few times a month. We'll be doing this weekly. Will we? Yeah. Are you editor? I'm Ed. Editor extraordinaire. Great. Christian's going to edit, so you hear that first. So hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.